This is the back side. Now we're cutting this out. Smaller knife. Cut this all the way to the front, okay? You're going to do the same thing with this side over here. Kind of an awkward shape to hang one to. See how I'm doing these cuts, doing a stop cut and then taking the tip of my knife to follow that through. See how we're getting that across? Now we're going to clean this up a little bit because there I can see I'm going off the center a little bit. See how I have that? That's exactly what you want. You're going to do both sides this way. Put a nice stop cut and then come back over and pop it out. And you just keep doing that. Now if you have gouges and you're comfortable using a gouge, you can go ahead and do that. Use them, that's fine. I'm just a little leery of using a gouge simply because of the that you can lose control over a gouge a lot easier, I think, than a knife. But maybe because I'm not as comfortable with them as I am a knife. So, okay. So we have that done. Alright. See, there's a lot of aspects to this. This has to go across, but we're going to just dig this out a little bit here. This will come out at the top here and across. This is the back side, okay? So we're trying to get the cross exactly the same depth everywhere, but we're working on just outlining everything where the cuts need to be, and then we'll worry about because we'll only need about 1/8 of an inch of that cross off, and then we'll start, you know, making the cross the same size or the same depth all the way across the back here. We'll do that first, and then we'll worry about doing the same thing here at the front with the tops here need to be cut out, and then you know, and then taking this portion of it, you know, a little deeper. We'll get it situated. Let me go back to the back here. You know, the cross is not going to be a perfect, you know, it's going to look a little rugged, which is okay. which I think they weren't perfectly shaped back in that day. So I'm kind of doing a relief carving, if you want to call it that, on both sides. But we're going to figure out how to round this up after we get the depth of the cross done on either side, because that's going to be really your reference point, making this cross the same depth all the way across. Let me go to my other knife here. Okay. Sometimes if you have a longer blade, it just makes it a little bit easier to reach those areas. So I'm going to work on getting the depth of this all the same, and here at the end as well, you're going to do it the same way. I've seen that that robe, or whatever this garment is that was hanging over the cross, all different, ways and shapes when I was looking it up on the net. And really, there's no right or wrong way of doing it. Alright, so we're get a little further here. Now, see, we're going to have this cut all the way to here. And I think we're going to drape it so it's going to go, when it's draped over that cross, that it will be hanging a little bit at an angle here, okay? To give it some extra look to it. We'll have it draping. But you get the general idea of how this is going to go. It's the hard part on this, I think, is going to get the depth all the same on this cross. We're going to go on the top of this as well and cut this out. Okay, see where I have the reference